Hi, everybody. Welcome to Bulletproof Underwear, episode number 78. Wow! 78. Yeah, here we are. This is the week right after Christmas, and I am your co-host, Yam Juice.
And I'm your co-host, Flex.
And we've got a really super special guest today. This guest has written a children's book. It's just been published on, you can purchase it on Amazon.com. A link will be in the description. But more interesting than that, this guest, this author, is also Yam Juice's mother. Hi, Mom. What's going on?
Hi, son. How you doing?
Doing pretty good. So thanks for coming on here. I've been trying to get you on the show for a long time. So what's going on?
Well, I've been pretty busy, you know.
Yeah, well,
this took me about 2 years, you know.
Yeah, well, my mom, in case you don't know, my mom is an artist. She paints and draws, and now she's a children's book author. So tell us about the book.
Well, it didn't start out as a book. It started as a mural on the bedroom wall of my great-grandson.
Okay.
And then I have a friend who saw the picture, but to do the mural, I had to do a picture first on canvas so I could space out the animals and...
Like a mock-up.
Yeah. And so she saw this picture... And she said, hey, let's enter that in the Redwood City art show called Women's View of 2012. And to enter, I had to write and give them my woman's view, per se, of my pictures. And that led to the beginning of the text. And then about 2 or 3 months later, I realized, maybe I had a book here already and didn't realize it. So I started working on it.
All right, well, go ahead and hold up the book and let us see the cover.
Okay. Let's see.
Now, what's it called?
GrandMary's 12-Step Plan for a Happy Life. By Mary Gross.
By Mary Gross. All artwork and text by the author.
That's right.
All right. So
that's right.
So I remember when we were kids, you used to read us, books. I remember Rudy Kazooie and Poison Zanzaboo and all that stuff.
Did you have a favorite?
Yeah. Rudy Kazooie. It's like years and years later, just a couple of years back, I was curious about that book, so I actually looked it up on eBay, and I found somebody that had a copy of it. It's one of those little golden books.
Mm-hmm.
And I bought it. I paid good money for it, too. Just because of the nostalgia,
All right.
And I looked at that book and saw those pictures, and it's like, oh, my God, I remember that. It's like that was 40-some-odd years ago.
You lived your life all over again.
That's right. So my mom is a great grandmother. She got 2 great grandchildren, and she's 87 years old.
We agreed we wouldn't say that.
Well, you say it in your book. So I thought it's okay.
Okay, you got me.
Okay, well, in all fairness, she just turned 87. Okay, so she's not 87 and a half. No, just a fresh, early.
Just a fresh 87.
That's it. All right, so let's take a look. Show us a couple of the illustrations from the book.
Okay, I've got one here that is step number 5. Be wary, and it's not really. About the tiger. It's just you have to be very careful about the tiger. So here he comes.
That's nice. I like that picture.
That's a good looking tiger.
It is.
And I've seen the original canvas, and it's a doozy.
Well, you can't ever trust a tiger, you know.
No.
Well, I thought it was a leopard that never changes their spots.
Well, tiger doesn't change his stripes either, but you can see him at the zoo. You can see him at the zoo.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
There's another one. This is a little different. This is step number 9, and it's stay clean. It's the pig.
Oh yeah, he's sporting the umbrella
He's got galoshes on,
and galoshes.
and it's raining. I suppose that would be better than having a picture of a pig rolling around in fecal matter.
Okay, let's see. How about one more?
Yeah. Let's have one more picture.
Okay, this one is the giraffe. Step number 11, stand tall. But these two giraffes here are not standing tall, but you know what I mean.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right. That's right. That looks good.
Well, you know, probably a lot of kids don't realize that a giraffe is so tall that he has to spread his legs to even drink water.
I'm a kid.
Okay, so-
I'm a kid that didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Well, what did you think? That they just, like somebody handed them
Well-
a glass?
I thought like their necks were long enough that they could. I didn't realize their necks weren't that long. I thought their necks were long enough to reach the water.
Of course, when they do that, you know, the gators are in the water just waiting to get them, the crocodiles, man.
Yeah.
I've seen nature shows, man. Yule Gibbons or whatever, Mutual of Omaha.
Well, are you sure they have gators over there? This is,
They have crocodiles.
well, okay, it's about the same to me.
Oh, no. If you're a gator, you definitely don't want to be called a crocodile, and vice versa.
What's the difference?
Well, we have gators in the U.S., and they have crocodiles in Africa.
Gator's got a thinner snoot, and the crocodile's got a wider snoot.
Okay.
That's right.
So he is a crocodile then.
That's right. The crocodiles eat giraffes or anything else that gets too close. So the idea of this book is like teaching life lessons and based on animal traits.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, so in the book you have not only just like the life lesson, but you also, the way it's illustrated is like you include facts about the animals.
Exactly. Let me read you maybe the first step, and I think that'll help explain. Just a minute. Okay, it's the owl, and I'll show you the picture first.
All right.
Okay.
Mama owl and 2 babies. And step 1 is be wise, the owl. Wise owl has big eyes and can turn its head all the way around without moving any other part of its body. It looks very wise. The wisest and easiest way for you to find the answer to any question is to explore all the possibilities. You could ask yourself, is she teaching them to fly? Or could she just be asking what they want for dinner? Oh yes, please give a big hoot.
That's right. Don't pollute. Give a hoot.
Give a hoot. Don't pollute.
All right. So Flex, when you were a kid, did you have any kids' books that you really can remember, or
Yeah.
you were hatched from an egg?
I was hatched from an egg, but I did read books. The I Can Read series of books I remember pretty good. Little Bear and Big Max was the name of another one, and then of course like Dr. Seuss and
Oh yeah, I
all
remember
those
Dr. Seuss.
all those books. But yeah, I my folks encouraged me to read quite a bit, so, and it's something that I've carried with me my whole life.
How about Farmer Jones? Did you
Farmer.
have a Farmer Jones book?
I don't remember Farmer Jones.
I don't remember Farmer Jones.
That's a favorite of one of my daughters.
Oh, okay. Well, I remember you read us some children's books, not picture books, but you read us Penrod. Do you remember Penrod?
Yeah, but I don't remember reading it to you.
He was kind of a wild boy, and a couple of years ago when I got a Kindle, I was curious about it, and I was able to buy it for 99 cents. So I reread Penrod, and I had just as much enjoyment from it. Remember Herman and Vermin?
Oh, that makes me happy.
Uh-oh, we just lost your camera. Go ahead and click that camera icon. There it is. It looks like you're coming back.
There you go.
There you go. You're back. Oh, we just lost you again. Skype.
Turn off video.
There, you're back. You're back. Don't touch another thing.
Okay.
Flex, have we ever had a complete episode where Skype didn't screw us over at least once?
Oh no, we always have Skype technical difficulties.
It's like, well, that's just the show goes on,
It's
man.
part of the show.
It's part of the show.
I don't know that much about Skype.
It makes it more exciting.
It does. You never know, when the whole thing will come collapsing like a house of cards.
Well, the whole idea of the book is just to help children maybe understand. They already appreciate dogs and cats, but I thought that maybe they could use a little bit of tweaking when it comes to all the other animals. So hopefully it'll lead to better treatment for all the animals. They deserve to be happy too.
I agree.
Yeah.
I was watching a documentary that they have on Netflix about killer whales, orcas, and apparently, there has been a lot more injuries to humans and deaths. Whales have killed and hurt more people than the public is aware of.
I didn't know that.
And they attribute this to the fact that this is like SeaWorld kind of places, these water parks. It's like they keep them in these tiny little pens, and these are very social animals, and in the wild they swim 100 miles a day. But here they are, they're in like a 20 by 30 by 50 foot pool. It's like, anyway, they snap and kind of go crazy.
They're kind of vicious.
Well, they are apex predators. The killer whale is not naturally designed to lay on his back and let a person rub him.
Yeah. He ain't got all them teeth for nothing.
Yeah. I mean, they some of them eat other whales, other big whales, and they hunt in packs, and they're very social animals.
They are.
Anyway, it just kind of makes you think. It's like I'm probably not going to watch any more, Marine World kind of shows in the future, just because it's kind of icky with the treatment that they give those things.
Oh, well, that's too bad.
It's cruel.
Yeah. So.
Well, hopefully, maybe my book will help a little bit.
There you go. Yeah, I see right off of the shoulder on the right side on my screen. I can see your little golden Buddha.
Oh, yeah. Can't.
There it is.
It's right behind me, yeah.
Yeah. Me and Ann gave you that.
You sure did.
I like that he's displayed.
I took that to bingo with me one night, and everybody had a scream. I really enjoyed that thing.
We just lost your camera again.
They thought you were bringing in a ringer.
That's right. That's her good luck charm. We just lost your video, Ma.
Uh-oh. Well, I guess I shook the table. Hold on.
There you go. We're getting you back.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. So everybody, my mom lives in it's like an apartment building for seniors. Everybody has their own apartment. They go up to dinner. And they have social events, and they have friendships and wild swinging sex parties.
Just like regular people. It's a good place.
Yeah. So how was your Christmas?
Very good Christmas. Extremely good. Terrific. How was yours?
I don't know. Very good. I don't know if you noticed this, but I'm wearing your sweater.
Oh, okay. I hadn't noticed. Yeah.
Yeah. It's cozy and it looks good. It makes me look sophisticated.
Well, it should help if all that cold weather comes in here.
Yeah.
Well, it's cold in our house. It's drafty. We have an old heating system that's not very efficient. Yeah. So what's next?
I don't have any other further plans. You have any ideas?
You're not going to go out on New Year's and have a swinging good time?
No, I'm old.
Well, does your building, do they have a New Year's party?
Sometimes. They probably will have a party, yeah.
Because we went there one time on New Year's and they had fireworks. You can go up to the top floor of the building. How many stories is the building?
7 stories.
7 stories. Yeah, from the top floor, you get a really nice view of a bunch of good fireworks.
Yes, we watched the fireworks on the 4th of July.
Oh, yeah, it was the 4th of July. That's right, it was 4th of July. So Dick Clark is not with us anymore. So if you're going to watch New Year's Eve on TV, now you get Ryan Seacrest.
Oh, I hadn't.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
I like Dick Clark better.
Well, of course, we all like Dick Clark better, but he's gone to that
big
DJ
podium
in the sky.
Yep.
Well, it's nice. He never really grew up, but at least he didn't look like he was grown up.
He always looked like he was, like he looked like a teenage kid kind of his whole life.
Entire life, yeah. He never changed.
So, do you remember when Dick Clark had American Bandstand?
Absolutely.
I was a little young for it, but my older sister, Jeannie, was she into American Bandstand?
Yes, she was. She loved that show.
All right. Well, she also was a Beatlemaniac. She was really the perfect age. Like, what was she, like around 12 when the Beatlemania first hit America?
Maybe even a little younger, yeah.
Maybe 11?
Yeah, maybe 10 or 11.
Yeah, I don't think she was 10. I think she was older than that. I think that's like the perfect age to be a Beatle-obsessed, teen girl. Like Justin Bieber.
Shh! Don't do that. Don't speak the word of the Beatles and Justin Bieber in the same sentence.
See, that is sacrilege. It's like we're gonna have to go wash our hands and
wash out our mouths with soap.
Puke a little bit. So you know what I got for Christmas from my sister Jeannie? She gave me a set of drinking glasses, 4 drinking glasses, and they were the Beatles. Each one was like John, Paul, George, and Ringo.
Well, speaking of Justin Bieber, I understand that, or at least I heard, that he was quitting singing.
Do you really believe that? I heard that too.
I heard it too.
Well, maybe it's true. I don't know. Maybe life hasn't been as kind to him as he thought it would.
Well, Flex and I are not ready to celebrate yet because he might pull a fast one on us. And No. I got nothing against Justin Bieber.
I don't either, really. He's probably, he's been doing this for his whole life. He's probably burned out. He's probably just at the end of his rope.
He's probably doing what Michael Jackson should have done.
What's that?
Like, just, hey, walk away from it while he's still got his sanity.
Take the money and run.
Who knows? Maybe he'll get back into it and he'll get just as weird as Michael Jackson.
Oh, come on.
That's pretty weird.
That's pretty weird. Now, have you ever seen him perform? Have you heard any of his recordings? Or
just briefly. I've never really listened all that much.
Well, he seems like a talented kid.
Yeah.
I mean, he's very cocky.
Yeah.
He wasn't always like that. When he first started out, he was a really nice kid, and he started getting a little bit of a big head. And Then he thinks he's got to drink and smoke pot to fit in, and
Well, he's trying to shake that kid persona. He's trying to cross over as an adult, pop star, and he's like doing the same route that a lot of other ones have. Like Miley Cyrus.
yeah.
She's turned into a gutter slut.
Well, I'll tell you, drinking and smoking pot does not make you an adult. It makes you kind of dumb.
No, but showing your butt cheeks doesn't make you an adult either.
No.
Twerking. That shit is called twerking.
Really?
True.
Well, I don't know that much about her either.
Well, you're not missing nothing.
Well, you can't really open a paper or look at the internet or watch TV without hearing some stuff about these people. I mean, they pervade our lives.
Maybe.
So, what's your favorite TV show that you watch? Be honest.
Price is Right.
Hey, that's my favorite show too. I watch it every day.
All right.
I love that show. I watch it every day.
Drew Carey, baby.
Yep.
Well,
I've
it
been watching.
never really changes, but it's the people are really, really happy there.
Higher.
I've been watching that show since I was just a little kid with my grandpa. When I was like 4 years old and first came on TV, I used to watch it every day with my grandpa.
Yeah, me too.
And I've been watching it ever since.
So when they're having to figure out the prices of stuff, do you already know? I mean, are you like an expert? If you went on the show, would you win?
I'm an armchair expert.
Oh, you are?
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
At home, I'm always right, but I know if I went on stage, I would screw it up royally.
All right.
I just would.
I think it's probably a little different when you're on stage than it is from home.
Oh, yeah, your heart's up in your throat, and you're shaking, and you're sweating. The lights, because those lights up there are hot.
The people just go crazy once they're on stage.
Well, what about Jeopardy? I think doesn't Jeopardy come on like right before or right after Price is Right?
Yeah.
You ever watch that show?
I always watch that show too.
Yeah. Well, Flex and I have a game show that we do. Sometimes Bulletproof Underwear is like we have a special and we call it Smarty Pants.
Yep.
An episode that just right before this one right here is an episode of Smarty Pants. It's a trivia game show, and we give away real prizes.
Like?
Yes.
Well, a Starbucks gift card, and iTunes gift card, shit like that.
We give away real prizes because that's the way we roll.
That's the way we roll. We're not some cheap, generic amateur thing. This is professional all the way, right, Flex?
Yeah. Professional.
So you're pretty good at general knowledge, right?
Well, no, not always, but sometimes. I can answer a few of the questions.
Yeah, well, maybe one of these days that we have the game show episode, maybe you might want to be a contestant.
I'll think about it, yeah.
Well, it depends on what the prize is, I guess.
Yeah, tell me ahead of time what you're going to have.
A brand new car!
Brand new Lincoln Town car.
Or maybe a picture of a car.
Convertible?
Included
sure. Why
are
not?
these
Why not?
options. Included are these options: heated seats, heating steering wheel, and a convertible. So you got the heated seats and steering wheel, so when you're driving a convertible and it's cool out, you can still look cool driving it, even though it's cold.
Yeah.
So I've never driven a car that had a heated steering wheel. How have you?
Yeah,
You have? Was it cozy? Was it nice?
it's a little bit more difficult to keep things under control, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah, you'd think the opposite, but
Well, I would think that the top of your hands would be cold and the palms of your hands would be warm. That's got to be kind of weird.
yeah.
And like heated seats. Okay, so your back and your ass are warm.
But your front's
the
cold.
front, the front of you is cold.
Yep.
That's pretty weird. So is that where Detroit went offline, is offering heated seats and steering wheels?
I think that's what brought them to their demise.
See, ever since then, it's the import cars have taken over.
Yep.
Yep. So how's your Buick doing? Your Buick still rolling good?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, Ma. How's your Buick doing?
Well, it's I haven't had to have any repairs or anything lately. It's doing
Righteous.
Yeah, it's done a great job. I think I would buy another one.
All right. So tell us a little something about your boy Yam Juice growing up. Our viewers want to know. Our viewers want to know. Here's a real inside scoop brought to you by somebody who knows the real inside scoop.
Was he a troublemaker?
Pretty much, yes. Yeah. I can't think of any real stories right now. But yeah, you had a good time.
Well, we try to have a good time. We try to relive our youth every day, right, Flex?
That's right.
It's like we're not really reliving it. We're just still living it in the first time. We just never not lived our youth.
We didn't live it to the full extent, so we're like making up for it now.
We got to catch up. We got some, we got some years to get moving on.
Well, so you don't intend to grow up, huh?
Hell no.
No.
Hell no. I don't care how old I get, even if I get as old as some people that we have on as guests. So you are actually the oldest guest that we have ever had on Bulletproof Underwear.
Right. Okay.
Yay!
All right.
By a couple of decades, I think.
Yeah, I get a prize.
Well, I'll give you a certificate when I see you.
Let's see. Our youngest guest was 11.
Really? Who was it?
Ram Charger.
Ram Charger, yeah.
Who?
Well, what about Dr. Richthofen? He made an appearance one time.
Yeah.
He might be even younger than that.
He could be.
I don't know. I don't want to insult him, but we've had some guests that were pretty young. But then we've had guests, we had a guest 68.
Jeff, yep.
Yeah. So you take the cake.
We like all varieties. We like all varieties of ages on here.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now Flex and I are old, but we are not the oldest ones in our gaming group. No.
In your what?
Yeah, this is basically it's a group of people who are like gamers, video gamers.
Gamers. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So I actually am going to be turning 55 in just a couple of weeks.
That's right.
Ooh. Can you dig it?
I
Now
can.
we turning 46 in just a couple weeks.
That's right. Flex's birthday is just a couple of days different than mine. So if you guys want to surprise us with something awesome, be my guest.
What do you want?
Flex, we need to get like a PO box.
Yeah.
People can send in cards, letters, and gifts and donations.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I think that's a good idea. Let's get one of them big boxes so we can get some swag from some of the big companies.
That's right. You can have it in Minnesota if you like. You can be the one who holds the key.
How'd the two of you meet?
We actually played together. We video gamed together with a group of people that we each met separately, and we didn't like the people that we were gaming with, and we just started gaming together one Saturday, and we've been gaming ever since.
Yeah, we're buddies. We talk all the time. It's like I think we talked on Skype 2 other times today before this call.
Yeah.
We're BFFs.
I got a lot of buddies here in this building. Yeah. We have 7 floors and about 150 rooms.
Wow.
Yeah. So
That's a lot of people.
I have.
Is everybody nice or are some people assholes?
Well, there's some all kinds just like every.
Okay, so give us some actual names, first and last names of people who are assholes.
Dorothy, Carol.
No. You don't want to do that. This is going on the internet.
He's got to bleep them out now.
This is going on the internet. So you don't want anybody mad at you, chasing you with a pitchfork.
Get mad at me. No, those are very good friends.
All right. Well, see, one thing about my mom is she probably wouldn't give a shit anyway. It's like if you don't like her, if you have a problem with her, then kind of screw you then.
Really?
Right?
Am I like that?
Yeah, you're like that.
Nobody doesn't like me.
Nobody doesn't like her, though. Nobody doesn't like her. It's true. She's fantastic. She's a great mom. She raised us. You know, my dad was not around. She raised us 3 kids. And, you know, I'll leave it to the viewer to judge what a good job she did.
You little whippersnappers.
I'm very proud of all of my children, including you.
Well, I have to say that I'm really proud of my mom. I mean, you know, not only are you a talented artist, and you know you're old, but that hasn't stopped you. You've got a passion that really, I mean, seriously, it really does. You know, it makes me happy to see that how into your art that you get, and now you've got this book that you actually made it a reality. You know, when you first started talking about it, I thought, yeah, it's talk. But, you know, I sort of would like, yeah, we'll see. Fuck, if I'm not, you know, if you didn't blow me away, you actually saw it through all the way, and now you've got a book. It's on Amazon.com.
That's cool.
The link will be in the description.
That's cool.
Okay, so
I think I'll get it for a page.
Yeah. So go ahead and plug the book one more time. Let's see the cover. Let's see the cover of the book.
Well, I tell you what, I'll show you the last page of the book.
Okay.
Okay.
And I say, my dear happy friend, now that I have finished sharing this book with you, I want you to know what made me the happiest little girl in the world when I was your age. In addition to loving animals and nature, I love to draw pictures of animals and nature. So, here it is. Try it. You might enjoy.
Oh, cool.
All right.
That's neat.
Every little kid ought to enjoy a pencil and piece of paper.
Yeah.
All right. So the book is called Great Grandmary's Guide to a Happy Life. Great Grandmary's Guide.
12-step plan.
Still plan for a happy life. There you go.
There you are.
All right. So you remember what we talked about, Ma?
What's that?
About how the way we end the Bulletproof Underwear show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How we end the show.
Yeah.
All right. So just keep that in mind. All right. So if you're still watching this episode number 78. Thank you very much. Click the subscribe button. You don't want to miss an episode. I am your co-host, Yam Juice.
And I'm your co-host, Flex.
And we'd like to say a very special thanks for being on the show to an artist, a writer, an author, and my own mom, Mary Gross. Yay!
Thank you for having me. I need all the help I can get.
All right, everybody go buy that book.
Buy the book. Make sure you put the book Amazon description and link in one of the windows.
Oh, it will be. All right, everybody knows what this means. What this means? Now it's an official episode.
What a nut. Love you.
Love you too. So, Flex, you know what to do.
Yep, I'll take us out. Thank you very much for being our guest.
Thank you very much.